So remember when we're asked to find the tangent, we always look at the point, and that is y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. However, this is the y-intercept. I don't want to use this. I want to use y equals mx plus b, only because this is 0 comma b. Will I get the same answer? Of course. Do I ever have to use this? No. But if I have a point, right, I can always use that. But this is easier. So I have this, which is 2. Well, all I have to determine is the slope. How do I determine the slope? Very good. And plug in 0, of course. So this is 2 e to negative 3x times the inner function prime. Please make sure that two operation symbols are always separated by parentheses. So this is negative 6 e to negative 3x. All I have to do now is plug in 0, because that's the point, right? When x is 0. That would be the slope of the tangent line to the graph of this at this point. So then when I plug in 0, e to 0 is 1, so the answer is negative 6. So this is negative 6. So that's finished. Y equal negative 6, x, of course. I swallowed x, and I'm not hungry. So negative 6x plus 2. Good pick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If it were to be like, so if we had to use the first equation, how do we do that? I can not remember.
Let's do it. So for this equation, I have 0 and 2 and negative 6. Y minus 2 equals negative 6. X minus 0 is x. So then I have y equals negative 6x, and I move this, and I get plus 2.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Very good questions. Anything else? Anything else? Other questions?
Yeah, can we work on one last problem?
Yes, I'm ready.
In chat, it's on page 266. And honestly, just any of them. I was just having trouble with the marginal, the marginal cost of things.
Okay, so what about this one?
That sounds good.
Okay. So this is 4 on 266. Suppose the monthly cost in dollars of producing, so it is a C of x, 0.01 x cubed plus 0.07 x squared plus 19x plus 700. And currently we're producing 25. If you think that we did this before, we can choose another, but I don't remember actually if we did this. Okay. So what is the current monthly cost? So in part A, I have to find, C of 25. So I will have to put in the calculator because they may ask me something else later, so why not? So let's put in the graphing calculator. And y equals, clear everything. And put in 0.001 x to the third plus 0.07 x squared plus 19x and plus 700. And I plug in 25. I highlight, please go directly there to see everything. So cost 1234.38. Okay, next question. What would be the additional cost of increasing production to 26? It says, it doesn't say an estimate or an approximate. Okay, so for that, for part B, I have to determine C of 26 minus C of 25, which is the exact delta C. I have the 25, I have to determine 26. So, second and, oh, I'm already there, sorry. So 26, and go back and highlight. So 1258.90. So this is then, just going to copy. That's our page 9. Okay, so 1258.90 minus 1234.38. And then part C, and then I'll calculate this. Part C, what is the marginal cost when x is 25? Okay, so in part C I have to find C prime of x, and then find C prime of 25. So I had 0.003x squared plus 0.14x plus 19. And here I will plug in 25. So let's see what I have. 0.003, I had 2 zeros, yes, times 25 squared, which is 625, and plus 0.14 times 25, and plus 19. 0.003 times 25 squared, which is 625, plus 0.14 times 25, plus, yeah. So I got 24.375. You can write it as, because it's dollars, 24.38, but this is the exact. I got it. Okay, so now 1258, I'm lazy, 1234.38. Okay, this was 24.52. Okay, so part C. Now let's see what they want in part D. Use marginal cost to estimate the difference in cost between producing 25 and 27 day packs. Okay, so between 25 and 27. Okay, so in order to determine that, that's part D. So remember what we had in the past. F of x plus dx is approximately f of x plus f prime of x dx. This is a super important relationship. So we're asked to find, to approximate 25 plus 2. So they want us to determine the difference between 25 and 27. So I can use this, but what I'm really asked to determine is this piece. Okay, with 25 and dx is being 2. But let me write the whole relationship and then we'll write the answer to the question. So 25 plus 2 is really f of 27, which is approximately f of 25 plus f prime of 25 times the dx. So this is dx and this is x. So this will be f of 25 plus f prime of 25 times 2. Okay? So f of 25, by f I mean c, you know what I mean, that's the function, right? F of 25 I have is 1234.38 plus f prime of 25, I have it, 24.38 and times 2. This is an approximate f of 25, c of 25. So what would that be? But the question is only this. I'll write the question in a minute. Again, so 1234.38 and plus 24.38 multiplied by 2. So this is 1283.14. So what they want is f of 27 minus f of 25, which is estimated by this, which is this piece. 24.38 times 2. Right, so that's 76, and this is 48. This is it. Now, that was the question. This is it. But I just wanted to refresh your memory on that. So now, next part. Let me see, where is it? Okay. Use marginal cost, okay. Use the answer. Oh, we already did. I'm sorry. I answered part E without even thinking that they would ask that as the next question. Use the answer from part E to predict C of 27. So this is it. This is C of 27. We already did that. This is the correct order, in my opinion, but it doesn't matter. So in part E, so the estimate is C of 27 is approximately this, 1283.14.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If we have time, there's one last problem.
Yes, of course we have time. Yes.
It's on page 279, and it's problem 14.
You said 279 and problem number?
14.
14. I was moving my pens, my markers, and I didn't hear what you said. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's go. Where's my sharing? And where is my, you said 279. 279. 279, number 14. 14, 14, 14. This one. Okay, very good. So this is x squared y minus 2x cubed minus y cubed plus 1 equals 0 at 2 comma negative 3. We know how to do the 2 comma negative 3, right? So in this case, I have to write this. I have no choice. So this is 2 and this is negative 3, and I have to determine, once I have this evaluated at this point, I will plug it in. Right? Okay, so we differentiate implicitly. The left-hand side is nice and 0, but the left-hand side is more complicated. The right-hand side is 0. So this is a product. These are not products, but this is. So 2x times y plus x squared times the function prime, so it's dy over dx, minus 6x squared minus 3y squared dy over dx. This is 0 and this is 0. Don't forget to write the equation, otherwise you're not going to be able to solve. So this is our variable. I will pull it out and I will move these two to the other side. So x squared minus 3y squared and dy over dx will equal 6x squared minus 2xy. So then dy over dx will be this over this. 6x squared minus 2xy, x squared minus 3y squared. Now I'm given x equals 2, y equals negative 3.
Wouldn't the 6x squared be negative rather than the 2xy?
When I move it,
it's moving, so it's subtracting.
Yes. When I move a term that has negative, I'll rather go back and check. I make mistakes too. So when we move a term that is negative to the other side, becomes positive. When I move this term that is positive to the other side, becomes negative.
Yeah, I forgot that you're moving them to the other side.
That's okay. No worries. Okay, so then I have 6 times 4. 2 times 2 is 4 times negative 3, positive 12, right? 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, but it's negative. Over x squared, 4, y squared, 9, times negative 3, negative 27. The numerator, 36. The denominator, negative 23. Answer, negative 36 over 23. And this is the slope right here. So y plus 3 equals negative 36 over 23, x minus 2. The reason why I write it like this is because I don't want to write 3 times. And parentheses, minus minus changes into plus. And minus 2 is minus 2. I distribute negative 36 over 23x plus 72 over 23, because I need to multiply by -2. 36 times 2, 72. And remember, minus 3. I move it from here, it's positive, to the other side is negative. I have to find the least common denominator, multiplying the top by 23. So I have 72 minus 69, is it? Yes. So y equals, I'm not going to write it here. There's no room. So then I have y equals negative 36 over 23x, and then plus 3 over 23. 72 minus 69. Yep. So this is the equation of the tangent line to the graph of whatever this is at point 2 comma negative 3. So if that looks like this, and this is the point 2 comma negative 3, then this is the tangent. Of course it's not, because the slope is negative, but you know what I mean. So it would be something like this.
Thank you.
Thank you.